Welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Our next topic for the Relationship Tuesday is, should your partner know your past in a relationship? I think this question was part of our news headlines, but this time we are going to delve deep into it. Joining me for the discussion for today, I have Mrs. Priscilla Bolianan, who is a counselor. I also have Black Eyes, who is a relationship counselor. I met them for the first time in 2025, and so let me go straight to them and wish them a happy new year. Happy New Year.
Many happy returns.
You're welcome, counselors.
Thank you so much.
In fact, you're all looking ravishing. In fact, I must say.
You're not looking bad yourself.
Thank you so much. Let me just find out how you have been over the years, and you've been on this show.
Yeah.
For, I mean, the whole of last year. I think you've been on this for a number of time.
Exactly.
This year as well. I think
this year.
Yeah. But this is my first time meeting you.
Exactly.
This show so far, I've been asking you about the testimonies. I've not got the chance to ask you. Any testimonies? You come here, share something. Someone tell you something?
Yes. Okay. I don't. Let's say give out my social media handles.
Okay.
I don't. But sometimes,
Those who watch
even
you.
where I check,
Yes.
Some watch and then they talk to me about it, and then I think some of the advice that I give them, it goes well. Some too are like, oh, this one, the men want to drink. Oh, wait there, it's okay. And I think that is the beauty of the game. It's not everything that you say that people would want to take it. And then for some, it goes well with them, and then I think it helps them shape their life and then things like that. So it's good. I think the program is
it's very interesting. I mean, who doesn't love relationship? It's a basic thing in society. Exactly. Everybody goes through it.
Inevitable.
So inevitable, exactly. And then you testimonies,
Not really.
Not really. Okay.
Yes.
You have become more like a consistent, member of us. You're always here on Tuesdays. We are very glad and happy that you always come when we call you. Thank you so much. Right, so let's get straight into today's discussion, and the topic is, should your partner know your past in a relationship? Does it have benefits when your partner know about your past in a relationship? Sometimes you meet someone and the urge to talk about yourself is very high. You feel, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this person. Why shouldn't the person know me? I mean, I have to tell the person. But in telling the person what you know or what it is about you, should you go the extra mile of saying everything? Well, I'll just have to ask my guests who have joined me here. Is there everything you should tell your partner in a relationship? Even your past. Is it everything in the past that you should mention to your partner in a relationship? Is there everything in your past? Black Eyes.
You see, I'll say it this way. It's a yes and a no. But it's about timing. And mostly I have the 4S. It's all about secrets. There's what you share in the first week.
Okay.
What to share in the first month. What to share in the first 6 months. And what to share in a year, after a year. Do you get? So, for example, most at times when people do, when they start talking for the very first week, within the first 3 days, a lot is shared. When they meet for the very first time, first, second, and third day, because the tension is very high in those in that 1 week, a lot is shared. So secrets that should have been shared after a year is shared within that first 3 days. So you know that. So you've as a minimum within 3 days as a minimum because they shared secrets that should have been shared after a month. They shared all in that first week. So now there are secrets that you share in that first week. Some you share after a month, after 6 months, and after a year. What you share in that first week should not be shared after a year. So for example, if you are a sickler, let's say you have a kind of sickle cell, you don't share it in the first week. You scare your partner away. Because now there's no commitment, there's no bond to make him stay with you or make her stay with you. So now you share those after 6 months.
But why do you have to wait for something like that? You know, something like that is very delicate. Why do you have to wait for 6 months in order to share a health status?
Because
don't you make the person disappointed?
No. For you to know of this dating is a matured relationship, I mean, it's a consistent one, is after 6 years. I mean, 6 months. That is when we now rate it to be okay. They are okay to now continue, because if they could pass through the first 6 months period, then okay, fine, then they are good to go. Because in that moment, over time, he will get to know. But if you say that in the first week, you scare them away. For example, let's say you are quick-tempered. You don't say this in the first week of you boosting, you scare your partner away. But over time, when there's bond, there's commitment, there's much euphoria in it, that moment, the person can understand you better of why you are acting this way or that way. Do you get it?
Yes.
But so if you share that same thing in that first week, you scare them away. For example, many women have done abortion before.
Okay.
You don't share that in the first 6 months.
No.
You share after a year. Do you get the point? So now most boyfriends will tell you in the first month or second month, go and do abortion, because they know you've done some before.
No respect.
So now they feel it's of no difference if you do an abortion now with them. Do you get it? But now they've seen that secret.
Yeah.
No, and then there's certain secret that you should never in your life
We'll come there.
share it.
We'll come there. Mrs. Let me come to you, okay? He's talking about quite a number of things, including some abortion. Is that even something you should mention at all in a relationship? It's a past though, but...
Good morning to our viewers. Sharing abortion
Yes, a secret.
to your...
What happened in the past?
In common free, I do abortions.
Just on abortion bit, and then we'll come back to the
Yes,
other
no,
one.
I'm asking, say, common now, both of you had before Ekoban say, I have to share if I've had an abortion before. What was the conversation?
Let me give you one.
Where did it even start from?
Yeah,
For us to get here. You know, so know what you say and what not to say.
Yeah.
So, relationship, I ain't do baby, no. Why do I have to tell you if probably I was raped and I had to go through abortion? Say legal abortion, illegal by the law.
Yes.
So, in Komo bang. So, know the Nkomo. And when the Nkomo is bringing something that you are not comfortable with, know it. You don't have to say, and I like the fact that he said a yes and a no. So, you have to share secrets, yes. But what kind of secret? And for starters, secret is a secret. It needs not to be shared in the first place. It depends on who you are dealing with and what you are communicating. And yet, Bibiana, especially women, we talk a lot. We feel that, okay, so in this past few days, like he mentioned, 3 days, this guy is treating me well. So I need to let it all out. Before you know it, and it's not healthy. So you don't have to talk much. First of all, know the maturity level of whoever you are. And if the relationship is very young, you will not know if the person is mature or not. So 6 months, all the technicalities is giving. It's just a guide for you to know what to say at what point in time. So abortion, there is extreme.
But I'm sure you also agree with the step-by-step he's talking about.
Exactly.
The first week, know what to say. First 3 weeks, know what to say. 1 month, know what to say until the 6 months.
Even know who you are talking to. There are people who do not even want to talk much. There are people who are very quiet, very reserved.
Okay.
A lot of kasa ebe puti ni panokra off. So you are getting to know the person and you want to talk plenty. Those of us who likes to talk much, like know when to shush, like
know when to keep quiet. You wanted to ask something?
You see, on the part of the abortion part, you
yes.
know, mostly what naturally links that part or what brings that abortion thing into the picture is when they now begin to talk about, oh, how many cases do you want to give? Oh, do you have any side effect of having you know, that is where it now channels the
some men are smart.
Yes. That's where it now channels the conversation into those areas, because once you are dating someone, the only idea or the only hope is to settle down with them on the altar. So a person wants to be very sure, okay, this lady is fertile to give birth. So in view of those, channel of communication, they now begin to ask you questions.
Yeah.
And because the woman also may feel very secure with him, she may forget herself and then release those informations. I told you, some information should never be shared in your whole life.
Okay, I'll ask you about that one later.
Exactly.
But let me calm down, okay, a bit. Is age a secret? Your age, is it a secret? And at what point in getting to know someone should you reveal your age to the person? Because some of the people you meet them and they want to know your age upright. You don't know what they are looking for. You meet them and the first question they are asking you is, how old are you? At what point should you reveal your age to somebody you meet? Let me start with you.
But age there is not a secret one.
Okay.
Age there, because maybe the person is asking. I was trying to link a gentleman and a lady, and when I told the guy that, so I have this who is okay, God fearing and all that, she can help you in your ministry. The first thing he asked is, how old is she? And when I said she's almost 40, he said, Ibanye 4. That's the question he asked. So age there, people ask about it for a number of reasons.
Yes.
Like whether you are fertile or your biological clock is not tickling, those ones. But I feel it should be an honest thing. Like, don't hide it. Like, why? Because nipa nibe unwo, say what ID card. I had a male friend who lied to me about his age. I saw his driving license and I said, but why do you have to? We have the same age. Why do you have to lie to me that you are older than me? Like, for what? Maybe because you feel I should respect you. But I common sense should tell me that I have to respect you, because the fact that we are friends doesn't mean I should talk to you anyhow. Why are you hiding it? I never asked him. But people would want to know your age for a number of reasons. And personally, I feel you should tell them.
Okay. Black eyes.
Yeah.
I also feel that people hide their ages a lot. They lie about their ages a lot when it comes to some of these things.
Yeah.
You ask the person, they tell you a different thing. Later in the relationship, and then they reveal the right age to you. Like, I want to understand the whole idea behind all this.
Let me give you this one. Let me say hi to Mr. Issues. This and that you are saying, the man has gone through the same thing.
Yes.
And he's paying dearly for it.
Okay.
They've gone to court. I think this man is outside the country.
Okay.
And he got in touch with the lady through Facebook.
Yes.
They've been talking on Facebook for like a month. The man just came to Ghana. He came to marry the woman.
Okay.
Only 1 month that they were talking. The man now came to Ghana and came to marry the woman. Not knowing this woman is about 7 years older than the man. The man had no idea. So over time, the man began to show certain actions of like, you can't talk to me anyhow, that kind of thing. Then the man got to know that the woman have got 2 ID cards. But she's a nurse. So her staff, that ID card, that nurse staff ID card has a different age. And then her Ghana card has a different age. So now she knows that the one on her staff ID is the real age. About 7 years difference. And then the one on her ID card is like football age.
Okay.
This thing became an issue. Because now Amako court, they've separated, then the money that man must pay to the woman who's a court the bed by the most at times.
Yes,
exactly. Point is that age should be discussed in the first week. Because here there are certain, for example, a car needs a fuel to move. An air condition the car can move without an air condition, but eventually it's also needed. But then the age is very important because it can make a person know whether they are going on with you or not. For example, age and then tribe. It's very important to make your partner know your tribe and your age, so they know whether they can stay with you or not.
Okay.
Because some families don't like certain tribes. And now, fair, I call anyone or because you say, what if say, I call anyone, I feel, say, me see, and just our tribe way. Now by then, time has been wasted. A lot of moments have been crashed. So now age and then tribe is very crucial in the first week. So your partner will know whether they can continue with you or not. They can now decipher whether, okay, I won't consider, I can go on with you, I can go on with you. But what this year, so will train after a month or a year? No, you are damaging the whole thing.
Okay.
Because the foundation is very important.
Okay. So adding up to that, apart from the age and then the tribe, what are some of the things you reveal in the early stages?
For example, fine. Tribe is very important.
Yes.
I mean, in the first week,
yes,
talk about the tribe, talk about the age,
okay,
mostly what you do. So in that moment, okay, you know what your partner does.
And what you do?
Yes, what you do.
You think is okay?
Yes, it's very important. For example, what you do. Okay, I know you are a TV presenter, okay, right? Okay, now I know you are a guy or an airway. I know this is your age. I know you stay here. I know you come from this hometown. So in that first week, these ones are okay for a person to know whether they can move on with you or they can't. Maybe you are an airway. In my home, they don't accept airways. Maybe you are 20 years, and I think 24, that's almost years serious. So I don't want 20. I want maybe somebody from 28.
Okay.
Okay, maybe you are this, I don't want this, I want this. So on that first week, a person is okay. Now when they cross that first week to a month, in that period of the month is when you now explain certain things to them. For example, maybe you are half airway but half Ga. You see? But maybe my dad is an airway, we a Ga. So then a honor for chimwa or tiasie easy and better than so becoming in action in that asset or Jimbe Bridodo. Do you get the point?
So much information.
Yes, maybe you are 29, but you told him you are 28 in the first week. May 29 come next month. So over there, what you can you see now, you now explain certain things in the first month. After 6 months, you now disclose certain things about your family. Me see a couple there. I stay with my.
So family should come in after 6 months.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you can't just open up your whole family to a person.
Okay.
So he will know, okay, the kind of family he is coming in or she is coming in. Mrs. Sister Crampono, or only Yenete, Ewaha, or Mr. Cramponi, you say, or Mr. Pode Yawari Pen. Mr. Mamma, I will see. Then now you are getting to know each other gradually.
Yeah.
After a year, then you now chip in certain things like when they now began, okay, Obe was saying, any complications, who will say, but me can't be you. Don't share certain secrets. That one day,
I'll come back again.
Never.
That may be the last one. So if you are watching us, stay glued to your TV set. He's going to reveal the secret you should never, ever reveal. Talking about your past, Mrs. How he has explained the kind of information you should share in the first week, second week, third week, going to a month until 6 months. Let's talk about the past. Whatever happened in the past, which information should you make known to whoever you meet, and at what point in time should you make the information known to them?
Okay, thank you, Ayura. It depends on what the person is asking for.
Okay.
So you don't go out telling the person about everything, that especially your body count. The person doesn't need that information.
Yeah.
What the burden?
But there are some people who ask.
And when the person asks you that kind of question, you to ask the person, why do you want to know? What the bear calendar? And I say, what the bear then? No, what do you want to know?
Okay.
Maybe you cry, you have dated a colleague that maybe you've seen the colleague on his status or something. You don't need to tell him, say, this is your friend. When we were in secondary school, he just say, you don't need to tell the person those informations. So no baby say, you don't need to lie about it.
Okay.
But you don't have to go around telling Nepano about everything that has happened in your life. Focus on what you are having with him now and not the past. Maybe the past experience will bring about a lot of friction in your present relationship. If you should tell him or her what has happened. They don't need it. Maybe you dated a girl that you are no longer interested in. Something happened and there is a breakup. Imagine if you had told this lady who is very jealous that, okay, so this lady in the choir, I dated her before I met you. The parents said we can't be together because of my grandfather. Maybe there is a story. And then this lady sees you with this same lady that you've dated before, speaking to her all the time. I can say, so what's going on? Are you not over and done with this relationship? Do you want to go back to her? But if he or she knows that this is just friendship, there is nothing now.
So at which point should you say such a thing to your partner?
So when the person maybe has heard that, okay, so I heard that you went out with this guy. What happened? You can come clean and say that, okay, so da.
If the person does not ask?
I don't think it's a good information to give out.
Oh, okay.
You can give it out depending on who you are dealing with. Okay. This thing is a very dicey thing. That's why you don't need to share from the beginning at all. Because Senipa no very mature enough to hold certain information. It will break the beautiful relationship you have now. And you wouldn't want that. Obi wawa omo acti very quickly on issues.
Okay.
They won't really take their time to think through it. Yes, I dated him, but the parents didn't want the relationship. I'm guy, so we needed to end it.
Yeah.
So yes, I've dated him. But I can't come to you and say that, okay, so I dated Yahira. At some point in time, I dated the cameraman. At some point in time, I dated Priscilla. Some point in time, I had a fling with Fafa. Same people in the same office. Like, Panekra, or dream baby amount. Every cry, you dated them, nothing happened. Because sometimes you date people, it didn't end in any sexual.
Exactly.
But the moment you say that this guy even came to me some time ago, he asked me out. The said maybe you had something with Nipano. I think I was a wuchire munina. And another thing is, Obeji Dimpo say you are saying the truth. That you slept in the person's house and nothing happened. There are people you date, you even spent the night in their homes and nothing happened. Obeji say woda on fiancé with the AC on.
I wonder.
So you shouldn't even share such an information with your partner in the first place. You think so?
I think so.
There's no way they are even going to find out.
No, as for finding out, they will find out. When they find out, you can give them the details. But until then, if the person is not strong enough to hold that information, don't give it out to ruin the beautiful relationship you have.
Maybe you can reveal it later in the relationship. Later.
You know, there are some people that will tell you that I handled the case where the guy would always want the lady to tell me what happened.
There are some people who are like that.
Yes. They want to know from the beginning. And if you dare hide it from the beginning, they feel you lied to them.
How do you handle such people?
There are people like that. So know who you are talking to and know what you have to tell the person. At what point?
So someone like that, if the person requests, you say everything.
Only they will be so into one count. Becca will be so wanka. So those people know what to tell them, and be very honest with them. Say if you slept in the person's house but nothing happened, be very frank to say it. And if something happened to, then be ready to share. Cause there's somebody who maybe have done their investigation even before coming to you.
Okay.
There are people like that. They want to know whatever happened.
And there are some of them, you give them the information and they start asking what exactly happened at like all those, they are unnecessary, right?
Yes.
But you need to tell them.
There are people like that.
Yes.
Or maybe say, okay, so we had something. How many times?
Like all this
the details.
Unnecessary information.
Or person who couldn't preko.
Well, comedian, come preko.
On person be charity house. Person champion free so preko.
This is serious.
Obe who no go feel go.
There's one.
This is serious.
There's one thing I want to add up to my sister's point that she's making. One part is sex. You know, your ex may have rocked you very nicely.
We don't understand rock.
Okay.
Me, I understand.
You are bad girl.
But your ex may have what was abe nicely. Do you get it? You know that you felt it.
Okay.
Now you've met maybe Kweku.
Yes.
Kweku isn't performing better as compared to your ex.
Okay.
Kwame.
Okay.
You don't tell your present boyfriend Kweku. I said Kweku. I said, "Won't you done your deal?"
Kwame Anka.
I said, "Damn, ex coming. No, or yeah, deal. Me say you."
How do you say such a thing?
Yes, some people do it in sex. When people are doing sex, before the action, during the action, and after the action, a lot is shared. Now, once you now share this secret to Kweku, say, "Son, na Kwame, it me choose. Sabe, you were saying in area, you know, you now make that present one feel less of himself.
Yes.
That do or do, but or bound one, he has an idea, say, or nyadi. That one alone can destroy the whole relationship.
Yeah.
Just that comparison you make.
Psychological.
Yes. So even if Kweku is not doing better, don't make him know that you've had, let's say, Kwame somewhere that was doing it better. No. That one is your own quality. It is your own experience that you had with the previous one. So how to make this one better, no? That should be your agenda or your goal.
Yeah.
But once you now say, oh, like for example, Abia Meshia, let's say, Fafa. Oh, Fafa, I said, what should I do? You know, many, we see.
As for Priscilla, Nanama.
Nanama, yeah, Masana, without getting ya, getting to me, Chimisado, some money. Oh, my dear.
Yes.
Now, in Fafa's mind, she feels less.
Yes.
She feels I don't add up, I don't do anything better, I don't make you feel good. So if I don't make you feel good, then why am I still with you?
Exactly.
So now that secret that you just shared in that period can create a lot of mess for you. So there are certain things that you should, as I was saying, that you never back on.
Let's start.
Exactly.
Let's start.
Okay, I want to add something to what you just said.
Yeah.
So it goes back to what I was saying, say, if the person is not, you know, when you share some of these things, you give the person an agenda on how they should relate to you.
Yes.
When you share those past experiences. So I had this issue of a lady whose guy was always on her pam, no slow motion kind of. And then, so yes, I spoke to the guy and he said, the lady told him about number of guys are with dating pen and they've had sexual intercourse. So, of course, she knew how beya a befa, just a giddy na. But the lady didn't enjoy the giddy. So when we picture what painting manepano, say as for you, you have known a lot of men. And because you have known a lot of men, you've had a lot of experiences. So, or when they say there is nothing you can do to please you, so then it has to be hard or nothing. Maybe you don't want the hard way. So you give the person certain perceptions. You see, and even in the case of women, you also feel that, okay, so if this guy has been with A, B, and C, and then what am I bringing to the table? Because maybe you've seen them, you've seen their pictures, you know, they are very beautiful. You know, these are, you know, class. Yeah. So you ask yourself, so it puts you in a state of competition where you feel you need to do more. And in your doing more, you may be doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's not too healthy to share some of these things.
So I'm coming back to the benefits and disadvantages of sharing your past in a relationship. What are some of the benefits and what are some of the disadvantages?
Oh, you see, for the benefits, it helps make your partner understand you better.
Yeah.
That is one. Second one also is that it helps make even you yourself, you know, after saying certain things, it makes you know, okay, next time the man is see, next time man is see.
Okay.
Sometimes if oh can't, no can say I did mandarin fast crowd. That's what many say. We should many say. No idea.
Yeah.
Second again, about the merits of sharing secrets.
Yes.
It makes someone treat you low or they underestimate you.
Okay.
For example, let's say when you are about to date a guy. Mostly for guys we feel it. Let's say I'm dating Yaira.
Okay.
Then you come, oh, I was dating one trotro driver. And then, you know, after that, I will be away missing car at the tip.
Hey.
The guy will see you that.
Local champion.
Local. You get the point?
Yes.
So now, he's not begin to underestimate you. Obu say, you
know,
exactly.
To
exactly. They will underestimate you. That is one. Number two, they can use that same thing you said against you. So you should know to which extent that you are sharing certain things and what you share and what you should not share. If you share beyond what you should share, it will affect you. So don't share what will go beyond the normal.
Okay.
But secrets are because what makes the two people dating is the secret, that bond between them. Without secret, there's no bond. So the secrets are very important to create a bond. It's not mainly about it, but it's about what they've shared together. So if there's no secret, there's no bond. What makes a party hold? It's a secret that they share amongst them. Without that secret, there's no bond. Christ shares the same secret. Or say, I will go, I will come back. To be Christians, it's our secret. We know Christ will come back.
Yeah.
Some people don't know Christ will come back, but we know.
We know.
But as to when he will come, we don't know.
Yeah.
That's what nobody must share. Secret. He knows. So he knows what to share. Ask Christ. Say we make it. We plan there.
Yeah.
Now some secrets must be shared. Some too must not.
Some too must not. It's time to know what must not be shared. Yes. We are ready for you.
You see, secrets that will make you end up in prison. Never share it.
Okay.
Not even with your husband or your wife.
Okay.
It should never even cross your mouth. Like for example, why illegal connection? It will feel na wakachre mege my connection say you. Once you people break up, she wants to now punish you severely for that.
I see.
Because say maybe Kwame is very higher than me.
Yes.
Nothing I can do to him. Yeah. So the only thing I can do to him is that secret that he has told me, I will now go and report it. Obey them. How you make your money. You see, there are certain things that you should never ever share. Don't tell them who makes the dough. Else they're going to destroy that source of income. Never share it. Secrets that will end your career as a TV presenter.
Okay.
Never share who pays you at work to your partner. Never. Maybe it is this my man over here, the cameraman that pays you salary. Never make him know it's him that pays you the salary. Or you know that, oh, I get paid by the TV station. But then, as who pays me, you have no idea. Don't do abortion. The body count, Mr. was saying. Never ever share this one. It should only be in your head. Once you share them, you are damaging the long awaited fantastic what's sinning now within a small moment of time. Because as somebody says here, do not use those same things against you, and then now you will go down. Where then you will go down?
Wait, I'm not cutting you, but let me
Sure.
just interfere. What if you're in the relationship with a person, you get out, you end up marrying the person, and then the person asks you about all this question, abortion and all that. You are being asked about the abortion question. You should lie. You should lie about it,
No.
right? You shouldn't lie.
No.
Okay.
Let me give you why you shouldn't lie. As I was saying, there are certain things that you say at every point in time. An abortion issue will come back
It will
again
haunt you later.
when there's an issue with your childbirth.
That's what I was coming to.
So for example, let's say you've done one abortion 2, 3, 4 times. It's likely that you may have an issue when now you want to now give birth normal.
Exactly.
Do you get the point?
Yeah.
So on that note, I was so kind of seminar because baby a Juno, so one can as a member. Do you get the point?
Yeah.
But if a beer, for some peculiar reasons, oh yeah, that's abortion once, twice, and then there's no issues, don't say it. You can't assemble a court to say, even if you stole it, deny until the court proves you guilty. Never accept it.
Was that why?
Never accept it.
Was that why the then MP for Iowa's West, she was sharing food in the queue? She said she was not the one, but she was caught on
camera. Even if, I'm saying this again, let's say your girlfriend comes to meet you sleeping in bed with a different woman. No, pick up about this or chewa. Deny until there's a proof.
Hey!
Deny.
Man.
Deny.
Hey.
Even if you are the woman, it cuts across.
Okay.
And fan bias, so come on,
cuts across.
And fan bias, we can't deny.
We don't do that.
We don't do that. And won't come on there.
We don't do that. What do you
You see, so that there are certain things that you should be very smart because they tell you their techniques. If a beko ye amawa, it's you. Enko ye maonswa, it's you. Like you being as a TV presenter, there's certain techniques that you know that the outside people don't know.
Okay.
How to be on air, to sit down, to talk, to keep this in mind. Only you know. That's the trick of the whole business. So to date monosono, it's a trick. When you are dating, that's how you behave. When you marry, that's how you also would behave when you marry. So man can be biana, and I'm new. Can be biana, and I can trust Kwame. I can trust Kwame. Kwame dear. Be no or chena or bejao. No jawa. I'll see your best. I'll see best.
So jawa ba hoka.
Hey, also best.
So you've poured everything out.
Because now you must fear coming because the small mistake you do, Kwame will expose you.
Yeah.
Kwame will expose you. No, don't try it.
This one is part 2.
Don't.
It's true. That is why, when people talk about relationship, it's the same trend. Kofi beats me. Kwame beats. It's because you told Kofi that Yao was beating you.
Exactly.
And you were enduring the beating. So this one will beat you. He will beat you proper. Because you boa.
Yeah.
Like a nyaoya. So you want to share everything. And this guy was doing this and doing that. Know who you are sharing it with. Sometimes we feel, especially women, we are saying it for sympathy or something so that the person will know how to treat you. Like he used the trotro not to demean any occupation, job, whatever. But if you tell the person that this guy wasn't even giving me money, he wasn't treating me well, it will shock you that if this one wants to give you 1,000 Ghana, he will reduce it to 500. Yeah. I said there was 0 at the first place. So if I give you 500 kra, it's okay. Meanwhile, maybe he can afford even 2,000 allowance a month. I hear girlfriends are taking allowance. Shout outs to all of you. Yeah. So maybe he can give you 2,000 because you said the other guy wasn't giving you anything. You will say, okay, then this girl, if I give her 500 kra, she will appreciate. Don't go out there saying bibia like that. Know what to share and what not to share. But if you meet a mature person and you tell them that this guy was doing this and that to me, or this lady did ABC, they want to make sure that you don't go through that pain again. And also, and also, there are people who make it a point. They are asking you of what happened before you broke up with, so that they don't repeat same mistakes. So what do you like? What don't you like? They are asking so that they be a better version of your past. But there are other people too. Immediately they know that lose kakra or baby no. And those
are immature ones.
Yeah, immature ones. So know who you are sharing those secrets with. If you meet a mature guy, praise God. If not,
advise yourself. Thank you very much.
Sure.
You want to add up? We are closing so quickly.
Yeah, quickly. I think what she was saying, okay, it has to go with people's temperament. So let's say if you know a person is a sanguine, know what to say, how to to compose your words together, because they are different people. A person who is a melancholy is most important because they keep every single thing you say in their mind, and then they never forget it. So be very sure of who this person is. Is he a sanguine, a melancholy? Yeah. Is he a phlegmatic? You should know all this. If he's a choleric, know before you begin to now open up to the person. And that was it.
I think that's a very important tip. And maybe another time we'd have to sit here and then educate the people about this temperament, the sanguine, choleric, phlegmatic, melancholy, and all that. But I believe that today's, relationship discussion has been a blessing to you. I've been doing this with Mrs. Priscilla Bolianan, Black Eyes. Those two people happen to be relationship counselors. I want to say a very big thank you to them for making it for today's discussion. Thank you so much for making time to watch us today again. Next week, Tuesday, we'll be back with more for you on the relationship bits. But tomorrow again, the morning show continues. My name is Yaira Fortune. Have a good morning.